Call of Cthulhu. Hola, Bane. Coño, está muy alto. Está muy alto, ¿verdad? Muy bien. Muy bien, muy bien. Adéntrate en la locura. Cargando perfil. A ver, ajustes. Gráficos. Vale, os tengo que poner la luz, el brillo a tope, porque este juego no se ve un puto pingo, ¿vale? Mierda, ahora no veo bien yo. Esta ahora tiene mucho brillo, ¿no? Vale, ahora sí. Vale, la retícula no, detección sí, subtítulos. Sonido. Vale, aplicar. Vale. Y controles. Mando inalámbrico, sensibilidad de la cámara. Vale, chinga. Vale, nueva partida. Uy. Vale, agencia de investigación de Pierce, Boston. Boston 1924. Edward Pierce, veterano de la Primera Guerra Mundial, ahoga sus recuerdos en halcón y somníferos. Ahora trabaja como detective privado, pero le cuesta encontrar un caso que le despierte de su letargo. Pierce debe encontrar un caso nuevo pronto o se arriesga a perder la licencia. Pobre Pierce. Wow, es verdad. Vale. Eso sí, los tiempos de carga de este juego son lentos. Pero bueno. Si estoy loco, estoy de suerte. Que los dioses se apiaden de aquel que, en su tozuda insensibilidad, es capaz de conservar la cordura hasta el espantoso final. Y o puta Lovecraft. ¡Oh no, tiburón! Tiburón, tiburón. Mi amigo, está fuerte. La voz está fuerte, está bien, está baja. Para moverte usa L. Literalmente tapo todo el tutorial, es la polla. Una lámpara de queroseno, papá. ¿Cómo se corría? No me acuerdo. Tienes que alumbrar objetos específicos para interactuar con ellos. Vale. Vale, pernos. Perno. Ah, vale, sí, con él. Ay, hostia puta. Adiós. No. Joder, hostia, cómo tiembla el mando. Vale, se ve bien, ¿no? Mi estela te arrastra. El destino tira de ti de forma ineludible. De hecho, esto pasa en absolutamente todas las historias de Lovecraft. No te puedes encariñar con nadie. Con nadie. No te resistas, has sido elegido. De hecho, sí. Vamos a intentar cambiar el destino. Amigo. Odio el whisky. Pues no bebas whisky, amigo. Agencia de Investigación Pierce. Mi oficina, a la que pertenece a la agencia de detectives Wenton. ¿Cambio la cámara de sitio? Porque no se lee nada. Vale, va bien. Vale. Mi oficina, que pertenece a la agencia de detectives Wentworth. Después de la Gran Guerra, decidí instalarme en Boston, donde siempre hay trabajo para gente como yo. Llegan casos pequeños sin parar. Adulterios, venganzas, desapariciones que no lo son. El viejo sofá de la oficina no es tan cómodo como una cama de verdad y debería tirar las botellas vacías. Pero este sitio es mío, por el momento. Vale. Este es el cuadro de habilidades. Es como ya te digo. Es que sí, literalmente. ¿De qué? ¿Cómo? Ay. Vale, pues este es el árbol de habilidades. Ocultismo y medicina solo se pueden subir con objetos del entorno. Luego están investigación, elocuencia, fuerza, percepción y psicología. Y luego está, espérate, la cordura. Que como es un veterano, que de momento está estable. Me la quiero mucho a Ran. Vale, inventario. Mechelo. Batallón perdido. Uy, música de los 20. A mí estamos... Una mujer casada se escapa con su amiga. Su marido fue incapaz de entenderlo. Imagínate. Imagínate. Lo primero que abres es una mujer casada se escapa con su amiga. Claro que sí. Lovecraft estaría revolviéndose en su tumba ahora mismo.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader. lost battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I wonder why I still take these things.
No lo sé, porque alcohol. Vale, ¿veis aquí que hay una... un vaso de whisky? No hay que tomarlo. Para el final que yo quiero...
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Chantaje en un, claro, en un bar clandestino. Para el final que yo quiero no
I
puedo
should
tomar.
get rid of all this stuff.
¿Está alto de voz o está bien? Porque de verdad me molaría... Me molaría, la verdad, saberlo. Si se me oye a mí, si se oye al personaje. Ah, por culo, me pone muy de mala. Uf. Partida guardada.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
El médico podrá decir cuantas veces quiera que ya no necesito el remedio para mantener a raya los recuerdos, pero yo sé que volverán si paro. Cualquier mañana de estas es probable que no me despierte. Ya. A pesar del tratamiento vuelvo a oír voces en mis sueños, pero esta vez son diferentes, desconocidas. Parecen brotar a la superficie desde las profundidades ancestrales e ignotas. ¿Qué criatura sin nombre es la que me llama? Pues, amigo. Mira, ignoramos el vaso, ¿vale?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Pip, pip. Vale. Tengo 8 puntos. Con estos 8 puntos me tengo que subir. Elocuencia. Y psicología.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know,
Perdón que los subtítulos sean tan chiquitos, No tienen más tamaño.
It would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
La toma por culo.
I'm coming.
A ver. Amigo. ¿Qué quiere?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem.
Uf.
And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
No estoy borracho.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me,
Mejores
it
gráficos
means
que...
you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Mejores gráficos que
Sarah,
Limpatien.
my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
A ver,
I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell
A
me
ver.
all the assumptions that come to mind.
quiero que mire detenidamente este cuadro.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness.
Hombre, a simple vista,
Or
pues sí.
if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
Pues
Alright.
va fluido, ¿no? ¿O
I'll
estoy
look at the
flipando? ¿Va
all
fluido o
you've
está...?
got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
¿Va fluido o estoy yo flipando? Por cierto,
A
vale.
warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Vale, una etiqueta de envío. Es casi ilegible, pero entiendo parte de la dirección. Almacén 36, Darkwater. El informe policial dice que el fuego empezó en el comedor y se llevó a toda la familia. La policía concluye que fue un accidente doméstico. Sin embargo, hacen hincapié en la fragilidad mental de Sarah Hawkins. ¿Por qué? Un recorte de prensa. Un artículo sobre el matrimonio de Sarah y Charles Hawkins. Un hombre de negocios de la isla de Darkwater. Llevan una vida solitaria con un único hijo, Simon. Vale. Me da por Q porque el cuadro... El cuadro, por cierto, es Sarah y un cultista.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Her husband was a big deal on the island.
Marido es importante en la isla.
Police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
Ah,
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I
Darkwater.
suppose you want to ship me
Aguas
off there.
negras. Al igual me voy a vivir yo.
holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce.
¿Sabes? Al
You
igual.
must uncover it.
Vale.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that.
Tenía visiones.
She never would have hurt a
Y
fly.
pintaba lo que
She
veía en las
only
visiones.
thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Vale, a ver. Pi, 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 pi.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Ahora que ir a Darkwater.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An
Vale.
artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct.
Correcto.
And the rumors about her supposed
Correcto.
folly.
Mira, es un
Which you
profe.
don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater
Vale.
and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your
Adiós,
situation.
señor.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
No, tienes que pillar el caso porque no te van a quitar la licencia.
Darkwater.
Vale, Darkwater.
I think I've got a book on the natural sciences, linguistics, Darkwater is off the coast of Boston.
La isla de
but I've
Darkwater
never
lleva...
heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
La isla de Darkwater lleva habitada desde el siglo XIV. Uy, odio ese siglo. Y todavía guarda muchos de los tesoros que dejaron las tribus perdidas. El romanticismo de estos emocionantes testimonios de creencias ingenuas y primitivas no deben engañarte. No olvides la violencia de sus dioses. Una criatura gigante sigue decorando las paredes de enormes cuevas abandonadas. ¿Se trataba de un dios del mar o del sueño? Nadie lo sabe. Los habitantes de la actualidad, hijos e hijas de orgullosos cazadores de ballenas, todavía recuerdan la misteriosa y turbulenta historia de su pequeño territorio en la costa de Massachusetts. Como todo puto libro de Lovecraft, Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Vale, hemos dicho de no beber, ¿verdad? ¿Verdad? Pues nada, no bebemos. Me agacho. Un libro. ¡Medicina! Subimos medicina.
I used to be an avid reader.
Coño, me equivoco de botón. Como me vaya equivocando de botón, me moriré. Bueno, empieza el juego, ¿eh? Puerto de Darkwater. Pierce toma el caso Hawkins. La artista maldita ha sido acusada de provocar el incendio que mató a su familia, incluida ella. La única pista es una perturbadora pintura que le dejó su padre. En la etiqueta de envío figura la dirección del almacén situado en la isla de Darkwater. Este lugar parece ser el punto de partida de la investigación de Pierce. Ah, tan checuleado. ¿Qué ha pasado con...? El puto dinero. Como a este desgraciado, que por el dinero le van a joder la vida. ¿Se oye bien o está muy alto o está mal?
We're almost there.
Me gusta este juego porque mientras que otros juegos están basados en Lovecraft o tienen temática Lovecraftiana, este directamente está basado en el juego de rol, en el de tablero, en el de mesa.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Pero no fume, y yo.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank
Para ser americanos, todos tienen un acento británico de la hostia.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Qué pena.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up.
No, hombre,
Mitchell
amigo,
may
no
not
puedo
be very
beber.
welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Gracias, buen hombre.
I'm going for a look around the docks.
Joder, qué buena gente, ¿no? Ahí ya de primeras. A ver, pescador. Amigo. ¿No? Vale, ir al bar y hablar con Bradley. Lo primero, la ballena.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you...
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
Son todos iguales,
They're
tío, los de
superstitious.
fondo.
If only you knew.
Los NPCs son
You
todos
only listen to
iguales.
Captain Fitzroy. Not always. And you. What brings
No,
you to our island?
parecen los Sims.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Will
Gracias.
you accept some friendly advice? Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. Oh, yeah.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
Sí, perdona, Bradley, perdona.
Can't understand. Don't put that...
Bueno, amigo, me voy al bar.
Oh, yeah.
Luego me meteré ahí. Me voy al bar a no beber. Porque no puedo beber. Lo dicho, son...
Hey, be careful.
Este ya me ha echado el ojo. Este ya me ha echado el ojo.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland.
No vamos a pedir bebé, aparte que me va a decir que es una mierda.
Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
You don't dare say a thing because because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins,
Vale.
she went to see her doctor very often.
Sara iba al médico con frecuencia.
I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Te digo, la parte del cuadro llegué a morir un montón de veces, me acuerdo.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Sí, amigo.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
¿Había oído un ruido?
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Explota la consola.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first.
Oh, el 24, la ley
I'll tell
seca.
nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Sí, mira, quiero el
Do you know where
almacén.
this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the
Sí se oyen
superstitions that
pitidos,
go
¿no?
with
Se
it.
oyen cosas.
But I'll say no more.
A ver, que estamos en el puerto.
Anything else?
No, ya está.
That'll be all for now.
Gracias, amigo. Vale, aquí hay documentos. Hay documentos.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Moroso. Borracho y moroso. Puta madre.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Vale. La Saloma, 21 de mayo de 1847. Pesca milagrosa. El Scylla regresa a puerto para salvar Darkwater del hambre. Habíamos perdido la esperanza. La tripulación del Scylla, lo que queda de ella, retornó al puerto de Darkwater la tarde del martes. Los lugareños acudieron a la carrera a los muelles para dar la bienvenida al último ballenero de la isla y quedaron estupefactos al contemplar la asombrosa captura que la valiente embarcación traía a bordo. El cetáceo, superior en tamaño incluso a las formidables ballenas dentadas, llenaba toda la cubierta hasta el punto de rebosar en parte por la borda, lo que explica perfectamente el apelativo por el que ya se conoce, la pesca milagrosa. Los supervivientes relataron una aterradora historia sobre su peligrosa travesía, pero también cantaron las excelencias de la carne de la criatura, inigualable por su calidad y sus innumerables beneficios en materia de nutrición. Es indudable que el extraordinario tamaño de la ballena permitirá alimentar a muchos de los habitantes de Darkwater y pondrá fin a la hambruna que padecía la isla. Almacén en alquiler. El señor Marx pone su almacén en alquiler a partir de junio para actividades pesqueras, como taller o espacio de almacenaje. Los interesados pueden ponerse en contacto con él a través de su periódico favorito o ir a visitarlo en los muelles. Velada especial en la ballena varada. Para celebrar el regreso a casa de nuestros valientes balleneros, todo el personal de la ballena varada les invita a una degustación excepcional y totalmente gratuita. Vengan con su familia, amigos, a probar la deliciosa carne de la pesca milagrosa. Todos los asistentes se llevarán además una botella de aceite, así que no lo duden.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
Uf, estos son del manicomio, güey. A ver estos que están cantando. ¿Qué ha dicho Adel?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book after all. Pure knowledge.
El Necronomicon.
Do you like our song?
Me encanta.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Pi.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Muy bien.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Stranger. Bueno, amigo. Con la contrabandista no quiero hablar ahora mismo, la verdad. Luego, si el juego me lo pide. Pero de momento, no quiero. Porque no sé si me va a afectar al final que yo quiero. Coño, hay ahí. No, a ver si... Vale, a ver. Vale. Qué raro, ¿no? Ya, es normal.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Yo cerré la puerta, gracias.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Capitán, los términos de nuestro acuerdo están bien claros. Mantener a sus hombres bajo control. Provocarnos es un lujo que no puede usted permitirse. No hace falta que responda a este mensaje. El límite desea apagar su portador. Cat. Te he dicho yo que la Cat no quiero hablar. Hola, capitán, ¿qué tal? De momento nada aquí. Un momentito, capitán.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Vale, un váter.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Medicina. Coño, tengo el mechero. Estoy yo ahí como un huevo, ¿no? Tengo el mechero. Ay, ¿qué es esto? Ah, conchas.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
En esta fotografía, un hombre que se parece al capitán Fitzroy posa en el puente de un barco. Tiene una pata de palo.
What a macabre souvenir.
La pata famosa. Vale. ¿Algo más? No. Vale, pues vamos a hablar con el capitán.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
Ay,
When
qué
you're
pena.
done, come join me on the deck.
Vale. ¿Dónde? Aquí.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Solo unas pocas fechas son legibles. 1890, 1907 y una última medio borrada. El resto del documento está tachado. ¿Quién tendría interés en ocultar esta información? Mierda, ¿no? Está petateando, ¿eh? Petatea, ¿verdad?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater.
Vale.
Tell me what I can do to help you.
James Fitzroy.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
Vale.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With
Ok,
whom?
si estamos en el 24. A ver, estamos en el 24. ¿Qué edad pueden tener?
I was looking at your photograph.
El hombre de
One
la
of the man in
fotografía
front
se
of the
parecía a
boat.
usted.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it
Sí, ya la
if
he
you're
visto.
interested.
Es creepy.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here.
¿Verdad? Orcas
But,
en América.
You're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
Oh.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Ya lo hemos leído, lo de la pesca milagrosa. No voy a preguntar por Kat, voy a preguntar por el
I'm
almacén.
looking for warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Vale.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Sí, señor. Vale, tenemos 2 puntos, creo. Efectivamente. ¿Subimos fuerza o percepción? Vamos a subir percepción. Vale.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
¿No puedo ir por ahí todavía? ¿Añoño? Oh, sí, sí. Sí, sí.
Damnation. I broke it.
¿Qué? No, hombre, no. ¿Qué dicen? No.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers.
Coño, San Brendan.
I can't even say which language it's written in.
San Brendan. Esto no lo he visto yo nunca. ¿Qué fue? No he podido pillarle el alcohol.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Qué pena. Pues tengo que subir investigación entonces, para poder abrir. Si no, lo tengo jodido. ¿Qué pasa, güeyes? A los borrachos.
Gets out, I'll have serious problems.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down.
It's not
Why
you.
not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Vale, estileto. A ver si me sirve, va. Tengo la percepción, lo tengo todo en la mierda.
No
Hola,
idea.
amigo.
You better keep it. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to get inside. It's your boss
Mierda.
who sent me.
Oh yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
Ay, ay,
What's
ay.
with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Nada, voy a hablar con la
you,
Cat.
Gentlemen,
No quería, pero me toca hablar con la Cat. ¡Qué pena!
if I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Habla con la Cat, hijo mío.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
No me apetece, la verdad, deberle un favor, pero bueno. Hola. Hola, hermosa.
Can't you see that we're in the middle of a conversation?
Sí,
I
preciosa.
told you to beat it.
A mí no me has dicho nada.
I told you to beat it.
Hostia. ¿Qué?
You again. What can I get you?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
No, amigo. A ver. Huh.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
Vale, a ver.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Me va a costar entrar en el puto almacén.
That round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch.
Como podemos esperar, no pescó una ballena.
From famine.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
A ver cómo coño entro yo ahí. Ahora, vámonos.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
No, amigo, todo bien.
That'll be all for now.
You again.
No, perdón, señor, perdón. No, me voy,
That'll be all for now.
Ah. A ver, Cat. De verdad. Por favor.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness.
I told you to beat it.
Vale. Hostia, de verdad. Pues yo me voy a meter ahí. Me da igual cómo.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Ah, ya sé lo que tengo que... Joder, qué palo. Hola, amigo.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Muy bestia todo, muy bestia. Bueno, pues me voy, amigo.
I shall take my leave.
¡Hala! A investigar. Con mi mecherito.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Dispositivo de carraca acá. Vale, pone que hay más cosas.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
La palanca. Dios, estoy empanadísimo. ¿Palanca? Va.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Hay una cosa más. Una cuerda. Ajá.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Vale. Vale, montar engranaje. Carraca. Palanca. Gira la manivela.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left
Que
is
me
to
quemo,
try to
coño.
turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
La mierda. Pero esto ahora va a activar otro evento. Porque cuando yo vaya a salir ahora...
Well, a little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
No decir nada, no decir nada.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
¿Se la puedo atacar?
As you wish.
Ah, bueno, me parte la boca, así que está... ¡Hola! ¿Hola? Me va a partir la boca. Esto es la primera vez que lo hago, ¿eh?
If you've broken my nose.
I was careful. This time.
¡Hola! Esto es la primera vez que...
take care of him, Cat?
No, not yet. You don't lack nerve, and you've got a fairly good right.
He pegado a una mujer en los años 20. Esto debería...
Please do. I'm Cat. I run the neighborhood. Everyone marches to my tune here.
Tú acabas de bailar al mío, amiga.
Come and see me in the bar one of these days. We can talk about what I can do for you, and what you can do for me.
Es que es lo que me gusta a mí de este juego. Lo que me gusta de este juego es Da igual cuántas veces lo juegues, tío. Siempre hay algo. Pero si yo no he subido fuerza, o sea, siempre, o sea, generalmente siempre ella coge y me parte la boca. Por norma. O me pega una patada en los huevos, o, ¿sabes? Nunca le he devuelto yo.
Maybe we should let him take it.
Ahí con lo suyo, con...
No, the risks are too high. It's a book after all.
Bueno. Cuando se siente, cuando la doña se siente, se digna sentar el culo, entonces hablamos con ella. Mi niño bonito. Ah, ya está. Qué rápido. Hola, Kat. Hostia, que se ha quedado con...
Mitchell, a drink for our new friend. I think it's time to talk business.
No hard feelings?
For a lucky little blow? You think I gotta be boss of these lads without taking any hits? It'll serve as a lesson. I was too soft with you. Next time, I'll hit first.
Efectivamente, es que me ha parecido muy raro. Mira, te voy a decir la verdad.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Muchacha.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. You almost got me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
El suelo en lava.
If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return.
Esta va de boquilla.
Do you accept?
Claro.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective.
Sí, el estileto.
Follow me.
You've got no problem going out looking like that.
How sweet of you to worry about my authority. I wouldn't be here if I was the sort of girl who'd hide away because of a black eye. People here know who they're dealing with. They watch their step.
I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
There's something coming.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you
Kat?
shysters, you're crazy.
Kat.
It's fine. He's with me.
Okay.
¿Qué? ¿Habéis visto lo que le he hecho? Sois los siguientes. ¿Por qué saca él? Mechero, está bobo.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Toqué los huevos.
In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Qué lista es. Pero el ojo se lo ha llevado. El ojo morado se lo ha llevado.
Oh, this place stinks.
El sitio apesta.
What is
Pues
the connection between...
me voy a subir una de percepción.
in this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
¿Cómo? Madre mía, hoy el universo está extraño. A ver, reconstrucción de los hechos. Vamos por partes, dijo Jack el Destripador.
Can't
Soníferos.
sleep. I know how that feels. It smells as bad as it looks.
Huele tan mal. Vale, medicina.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
Hombre, es que en la fotografía está en el Charles y la Sara. A ver, dicen que da miedito.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Vale. Pues ya solo queda el libro, ¿no?
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Se nota la legua. Vale, para hacer. Claro. Vale. ¿Pinta qué? ¿Falta algo? Vale. A medida que me acercaba a las costas de Darkwater, observé una... Vale, Pierce. No, a mí tampoco. Por lo que pinta mal.
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there?
Hombre, Bradley, amigo.
Move. You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
No, hombre, no.
You seem like a competent officer.
Ya.
We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this...
Tienen razón, ¿eh? Tienen razón.
Strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
No, a mí tampoco, ¿eh?
Andrews.
No, porque ha intentado parecerse a los actores, pero basándose en el libro y no ha conseguido ni una cosa ni otra. Sigue con el ojo morado. Como se quiere otro juego, en el ojo morado me meo, ¿eh?
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come
No
on,
pilen,
keep
no
the
pilen.
smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Looks like you've met your match, Baker. I'd like to see that more often.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Get this jackass out of here before I stroke his other cheek. But we'll meet again.
No me ha
Is it far,
tocado.
this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
Se parece en el ojete. Sí, en el ojete.
You see the building?
¡Hala! Hasta ahí arriba nos vamos.
Come on. We
Vale,
got some
intro, ¿eh?
driving to